I don't represent a whole lot of buyers, but this has really been on my mind. Sometimes people ask me to explain to them what's happening. There was this Realtor Commission Settlement, the consumer settlement, right? And I'm not sure it's really being applied. There's still a lot of toxicity between the buyer's agents and the buyers and what's happening. And some of this is your fault if you're trying to buy a house. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of tough love here as well. So what was supposed to happen is the buyer and the buyer's agents behind the scene, before you ever start looking at houses, you're supposed to agree on compensation. And then from that point, it's just as a matter of, well, who's going to pay for it? Are you paying for it? Is the seller paying for it? And that could be part of written into the contract. And what's happening is that buyer's agents, they don't want to have these difficult conversations with you. And so the reason why I tell you it's your fault is that you as a consumer, you need to take responsibility to make sure that you have that conversation with that buyer's agent up front. How much is this going to cost me? What if the seller doesn't pay for it? Right? What's going to happen at that point? And what I'm finding is that I know what's happening is the buyer's agents are not wanting to have these conversations with you. And so what happens is they're coming to us and they're just hoping that the seller is committing a certain amount of money already up front. Well, that's exactly what the commission settlement was intended to avoid. There's a place in the contract now where any compensation could be put in like that. And so what we're finding is that we're still, we're a year and a half into this, and we're still getting buyer's agents contacting us, and if the amount of money isn't a set total amount included from the seller automatically paying it, well, they're not even showing the house. And what I really think is happening is that you as a consumer, as a buyer, you're not having these conversations with the agent, so you don't even realize that this is happening behind the scenes. So you're trying to go out there and play the field, and you don't want to commit to one particular buyer's agent. And because of that, there's all kinds of other stuff that's happening over here behind the scenes that you're not aware of. You may be missing out on great houses. You may not really realize what's happening in terms of the negotiations behind the scenes. So what I would really encourage you to do is make sure that you're having these difficult conversations with the real estate agent that you're going to be working with, so that you understand exactly how it works, exactly how anything like that is going to be paid, and make sure that you communicate to that agent that you want to see all the houses that are out there, because chances are the seller will still pay for it within any kind of a contract.